You're walking down Sobeys going through the food aisle. What do you see? Crackers, chips, cookies, Coke. You stop at the Coke. You take it. Why Coke? Would you ever think that you were mind controlled to take the Coke? Probably not. Would you ever think that those Saturday night shows might play a role in this, doing a little more than entertainment? Good morning, honorable judges, teachers, students, and worthy opponents. Right now you might be thinking, mind control? That's silly. But subliminal messages are the closest to mind control as you can get. A subliminal message is a message or symbol strategically placed to be hidden in some sort of media. They come up when you don't expect it. But what it does to affect you is like, say you're watching the Ronald McDonald Show, which is a culprit of using subliminal messaging in media. And the producers decide to flash a Coca-Cola logo for an extremely small period of time, like 0.0008 seconds long. That's hundreds of times faster than the blink of an eye. When that happens, the message goes through your conscious mind and straight to your subconscious mind. So that time you were at Sobeys and picked up that Coke, your subconscious mind might have pestered your conscious mind, and you might have been under mind control. The art of subliminal messaging has been around since the early 1950s. In 1951, a man named James Beccari decided to see if his theory of subliminal messaging was true. So he built a little theater and played the most popular films to him for a couple of weeks. The gift to this, however, is that he added words to the screen that say, hungry, eat popcorn, and drink Coke every 5 seconds for exactly 0.0003 seconds long. Again, hundreds times faster than the blink of an eye. Popcorn sales skyrocketed by 50%, and Coke sales 15%. That started a mass rush to add subliminal messaging to everything as a sales technique. Now that you know the basics of subliminal messaging in media, I would like to tell you the different types of it. First is flashing symbols and or words. We've already talked about this one. Next is blending in messages. This is a little different. This time, movies, TV shows, magazines, and other sorts of media let me blend in words such as death, blood, and cuss words into the background with special effects. Why do people do this, you ask? Well, these select few words with their name. When you hear or see your name, you usually start listening. What happens when your subconscious mind picks up these words? Subliminal stimulation happens. Subliminal stimulation stimulates your senses for a short period of time. And when your conscious mind feels subliminal stimulation, you think you want to buy the product. And so you do. The last type of subliminal messaging in media is in music. Yep, that's right. And your favorite tunes are some nasty little messages. But not when played forwards, but backwards. The music industry are sometimes unpleasant and add rather questionable things to their music. An example would be Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time, with the line, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind, give me a sign. Backwards, it plays a rather sinister message indeed. Backwards, it plays, sleep with me, I'm not too young. Creepy, eh? Have you ever noticed that sometimes, even when you're listening closely, you can't put together what the artist is saying until you actually look at the lyrics? That's because backwards, there's probably a subliminal message. Alright, so what? It says that backwards. What do we care? Well, when your brain is listening to something, subconsciously you break down that sentence. Forwards, backwards, inside out. The first thing your subconscious mind will notice is that backwards, the music has a message. Your brain will listen to that message and deem it as worthy as the main message in the song. Those are all the types of subliminal messaging in media. And now that I've told you about this phenomenon, the next time you go to Sobeys, think about subliminal messaging. And maybe you will realize that when you take away the S's in Sobeys, there's another subliminal messaging.